Welcome back to the channel, coin hunters and history lovers. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and surprisingly valuable coins hiding in plain sight, the legendary USA Lincoln Wheat penny. At first glance it may look like just another old dirty copper coin, but don't let that fool you. This tiny piece of metal carries an incredible story that stretches back to the moment when the world was recovering from World War II and a new era of American history was just beginning. Believe it or not, some rare examples of this humble penny have sold for thousands of dollars, and collectors around the world are constantly searching through jars, pocket change, and old collections hoping to find one. In today's video, we're going to uncover the hidden secrets behind this historic coin, why the Denver mint mark D and no mint mark makes it so interesting, what unique features collectors look for, and how even a worn or dirty example could still hold surprising value. We'll explore its rich history, its iconic wheat design, the rare varieties that excite serious collectors, and the real market prices these coins are reaching today. So before we begin, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because you never know, the next valuable coin we talk about might already be sitting in your pocket right now. Let's jump in and discover the incredible story behind the USA Lincoln Wheat penny. Let's get started. First up in the Lincoln Wheat penny from 1946 with the D mint mark stands as one of the most fascinating and talked about pieces in the world of American coin collecting, especially when viewed through the lens of historical storytelling and collector excitement. Even when found in a very dirty or heavily circulated condition, this humble copper coin continues to captivate enthusiasts who see far beyond its worn surface. For numismatists, the 1946 D example represents far more than a simple 1-cent piece. It is a small artifact of American history that bridges the end of a global war and the beginning of a new economic era. Collectors often describe it as a prized treasure, not only because of its age, but also because of the emotional connection it carries to a transformative period in United States history. With growing online discussions, auction appearances, and renewed interest among younger collectors, the 1946 D Lincoln Wheat penny has steadily gained attention as a coin that blends accessibility with historical significance, making it a highly desirable addition to many collections. To truly appreciate this coin, it helps to understand the moment in history when it was produced. The 1946 issue was struck just after World War II, a time when the United States was transitioning from wartime production to peacetime prosperity. During the war years, copper had been heavily rationed for military equipment, which led to the famous steel cents of 1943. By 1946, normal copper alloy pennies had returned, symbolizing a return to stability and growth. The coin bearing the D mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the country's most productive mints. For collectors, this penny represents a tangible link to the optimism and rebuilding that followed the war. Each coin circulated through American hands during a period of expanding industry, new opportunities, and cultural change, making the 1946 D cent a small but powerful historical witness to a nation moving forward after years of global conflict. One of the reasons this coin remains so beloved is its iconic design, which has become one of the most recognizable images in American numismatics. The obverse features the dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by the sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909. Lincoln's calm profile faces right, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the date 1946. On the reverse side appears the classic wheat ear design, with two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design symbolizes agricultural prosperity and the strength of the American economy during the early 20th century. The coin itself is composed of approximately 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, measuring about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighing roughly 3.11 grams. Even when the coin is dirty or toned from decades of circulation, the rich copper color and timeless design continue to give it a striking visual character that collectors admire. Although millions of these pennies were produced, rarity in coin collecting often comes from a combination of factors such as survival rates, varieties, and condition. The 1946 D penny had a substantial mintage, but pristine examples have become increasingly difficult to find after decades of circulation. Many surviving coins, like the one described in a very dirty condition, show heavy wear from everyday use in the mid-20th century. However, certain varieties, such as sharply struck examples or pieces showing subtle minting anomalies, can draw significant interest. Collectors also look carefully for details such as strong lettering, visible wheat stalk lines, and a clear mint mark. While circulated coins are common, finding a sharply preserved specimen with minimal damage is considerably more challenging, and this scarcity in higher grades is what fuels collector demand and adds excitement to the search. When discussing market value, condition plays the most important role. A heavily circulated or dirty 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat penny may only command a modest price in everyday transactions, yet the same coin in exceptional condition or with a notable variety can reach impressive figures. In today's numismatic market, well-preserved or certified examples have been known to sell in a range of roughly $1,000 to $8,000, particularly when graded at high mint state levels by professional services. Auction records show that coins with strong luster, crisp details, and original surfaces attract enthusiastic bidding from collectors eager to secure a standout example. The steady appreciation of classic copper coins, combined with the historical importance of post-war issues, has helped maintain consistent demand for high-quality 1946 D pennies among serious collectors. Beyond value alone, the coin's enduring popularity comes from its storytelling power. Every mark, stain, or patch of dirt on a circulated piece reflects the journey it has taken through decades of American life. From pocket change in the 1940s and 1950s to a collectible item cherished by modern numismatists. This sense of continuity fascinates enthusiasts who enjoy imagining the countless transactions, stores, and hands through which the coin once passed. For many collectors, owning a 1946 D wheat penny is like holding a tiny fragment of history that quietly survived the economic growth and social changes of the 20th century. For collectors hoping to acquire one of these coins, a few practical strategies can make the search more rewarding. Experts recommend focusing on certified coins graded by professional organizations, as these pieces provide authentication and an accurate assessment of condition. Examining the coin under proper lighting can reveal important features such as mint mark clarity, die characteristics, and surface preservation. It is also wise to purchase from reputable dealers, established coin shops, or respected auction houses. Proper storage is equally important. Keeping the coin in protective holders and avoiding excessive handling helps preserve the copper surfaces and prevents environmental damage that could reduce its value. Another aspect that makes the Lincoln Wheat penny from 1946 with the D mint mark especially intriguing is how dramatically its appearance can transform over time. A coin that has spent decades in circulation often develops layers of dark toning, surface grime, and oxidation that give it a rugged, almost mysterious character. To casual observers, this may appear as nothing more than a worn copper coin, yet experienced collectors often see such pieces as historical survivors that have traveled through generations of everyday American life. In fact, many numismatists enjoy examining heavily circulated or dirty examples because they reveal the true story of a coin's journey. Every scratch and patch of discoloration reflecting the countless pockets, cash registers, and marketplaces where the coin once served its humble purpose. Collectors also appreciate how coins like the 1946 D penny represent a continuation of one of America's longest-running coin designs honoring Abraham Lincoln. In the end, the 1946 D Lincoln Wheat penny represents a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and enduring appeal. Though it began life as a simple 1-cent coin, it has evolved into a prized collectible that continues to fascinate numismatists around the world. Its connection to the post-World War II era, its iconic wheat ear design, and the thrill of discovering rare high-grade examples make it a coin that truly captures the imagination. For collectors seeking a meaningful addition to their collections, this humble penny offers far more than monetary value. It offers a genuine, tangible connection to the past, ensuring its place as a treasured piece in the fascinating world of coin collecting. Next up to in the 1951, the United States Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure within the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts who appreciate coins that blend history, artistry, and enduring value. Featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on its obverse and the classic wheat ear design on the reverse, this humble 1-cent coin has grown far beyond its original monetary purpose to become a prized collectible admired by historians and collectors alike. Even when discovered in a very dirty or heavily circulated condition, the 1951 D. Wheat penny carries a special appeal because it represents a tangible piece of mid-20th century American history. Among dedicated collectors, examples with the D mint mark, indicating production in Denver, often spark curiosity and excitement, especially when rare varieties or well-preserved pieces surface in auctions. In today's collector market, certain high-grade examples of this coin have drawn impressive attention, sometimes reaching values between $1,000 and $8,000 depending on condition, rarity, and certification, making it a small yet powerful symbol of America's numismatic heritage. To fully appreciate the importance of the 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat penny, one must understand its historical context. This coin was struck during a period when the United States was emerging from the aftermath of World War II and entering an era of economic expansion and technological progress. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, remained one of the most recognizable coin designs in American circulation for decades. Produced by the renowned United States Mint, the 1951 D version specifically came from the historic Denver Mint, a facility known for striking millions of coins that circulated across the western United States. Each penny minted that year became part of everyday American life, used in grocery stores, newspaper stands, and vending machines. Yet decades later, these same coins now serve as small but powerful artifacts that connect collectors to the social and economic atmosphere of early 1950s America. The design of the 1951 D. Wheat penny is both elegant and symbolic, reflecting a timeless artistic vision that continues to resonate with collectors today. On the obverse, the dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln faces right, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1951. The subtle D mint mark beneath the date identifies its Denver origin, adding an important detail for numismatists who study mint variations. The reverse design features two stylized wheat ears framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E pluribus unum proudly displayed above. Struck from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures approximately 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams, a composition that gives older wheat pennies their distinctive reddish-brown tone when preserved well. Even coins that appear dirty or worn still retain the iconic wheat ear design, which many collectors consider one of the most recognizable and nostalgic images in American coinage. Rarity plays a crucial role in determining the desirability of the 1951 D. Wheat penny, and several factors contribute to its collector appeal. While millions of coins were minted that year, relatively few survived in pristine condition because most circulated heavily for decades. Coins that remained untouched in rolls, collections, or mint sets are far less common today, especially in uncirculated or near-mint grades. Additionally, certain varieties, such as subtle die variations or well-struck examples with strong details, can command significantly higher attention in auctions. A coin discovered in very dirty condition might initially seem ordinary, but careful cleaning is never recommended. Instead, professional grading can reveal whether the coin possesses underlying quality or rare characteristics. The scarcity of high-grade examples continues to drive strong demand, transforming what was once an everyday penny into a valuable collectible piece of American numismatic history. In the modern coin market, the value of a 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat penny can vary widely depending on grade, rarity, and visual appeal. Most circulated examples may be modestly priced, but coins that achieve exceptional grades or exhibit special varieties have shown remarkable appreciation over time. Certified specimens graded at high levels by professional services sometimes sell for $1,000 to $8,000, especially when their surfaces display original luster and minimal wear. Auction records demonstrate that collectors are willing to compete aggressively for top-quality examples because they represent both a historical artifact and a long-term collectible investment. Factors such as strong strike quality, appealing coloration, and verified authenticity can significantly boost the final sale price, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a surprisingly valuable piece within the Lincoln Wheat Cent series. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1951 D. Wheat penny, careful selection and research are essential steps. Experts recommend prioritizing high-grade or professionally certified coins, as these offer verified authenticity and consistent grading standards. When examining a coin, collectors should pay attention to the clarity of Lincoln's hair details, the sharpness of the wheat stalks on the reverse, and the presence of the small D mint mark beneath the date. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established coin shops, or well-known auction houses can help ensure that the coin's value and authenticity are properly represented. Many enthusiasts also join numismatic communities or online forums to learn about emerging varieties, market trends, and grading techniques that can help them identify exceptional pieces. Proper care and storage are equally important for preserving the value of a Lincoln wheat penny. Because these coins are composed primarily of copper, they can easily develop discoloration or corrosion if exposed to moisture or excessive handling. Experienced collectors store their coins in protective holders, archival coin flips, or certified slabs that prevent environmental damage. Avoiding direct contact with bare hands is also recommended, as natural oils can gradually affect the surface. By maintaining a controlled storage environment and limiting handling, collectors can preserve the coin's original character and ensure that its historical and monetary value continues to grow over time. In conclusion, the 1951 D. Lincoln wheat penny represents far more than a simple 1-cent coin. It is a compelling blend of American history, classic design, and collector fascination. From its connection to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln to its role in everyday life during the early 1950s, the coin offers a powerful reminder of how ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures over time. Its recognizable wheat ear design, distinctive Denver mint mark, and increasing scarcity in high grades have made it a prized treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. For numismatists seeking coins that combine historical significance with lasting investment potential, the 1951 D. wheat penny remains a rewarding and meaningful addition to any collection, proving that even the smallest pieces of currency can carry immense historical and financial value. That the 1951 D. Lincoln wheat penny holds a special place in the later years of the wheat cent series, a design that had already become deeply embedded in American culture by the early 1950s. For decades, these pennies circulated through the hands of millions of Americans, quietly witnessing everyday life, from small-town markets to bustling city streets. Produced at the historic Denver Mint by the respected United States Mint, the 1951 D cent represents the enduring strength of American coinage during a time when the nation was experiencing rapid industrial growth and social change. Although the coin itself carried only a value of 1 cent, its historical presence today connects collectors to a fascinating era of American prosperity and transformation, making it far more meaningful than its humble denomination suggests. Another factor that continues to draw attention to the 1951 D. wheat penny is the incredible craftsmanship behind its design, originally created by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner. Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln was groundbreaking when first introduced in 1909, marking the first time a real historical figure appeared on a regularly circulating American coin. By 1951, the design had already become one of the most recognizable coin images in the world. The fine detail in Lincoln's profile, the elegant typography surrounding the portrait, and the balanced wheat ears on the reverse create a sense of symmetry and visual harmony that collectors admire even decades later. When a well-preserved example appears, especially one with sharp details and attractive copper tones, it becomes immediately captivating to numismatists who appreciate both artistic beauty and historical symbolism. Interestingly, coins discovered in very dirty or heavily circulated condition can sometimes generate unexpected excitement among collectors. A worn 1951 D. wheat penny might initially appear ordinary, yet careful examination can reveal subtle details that hint at its past life. Next up in the 1935's Lincoln wheat penny stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after treasures in the world of American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and rarity. Even when found in a very dirty or heavily circulated condition, this remarkable coin continues to attract collectors who recognize its enduring significance and potential value. The Lincoln wheat series itself is beloved among coin collectors, and coins from the 1930s, especially those bearing the coveted S mint mark, often spark excitement due to their relatively lower mintages and historic origins. For many collectors, discovering a 1935 Wheat penny in any condition feels like uncovering a small piece of American heritage. Its charm lies not only in its design, but also in the story it tells about the United States during a transformative era, making it a prized treasure that continues to generate strong interest in auctions and private collections alike. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1935 Lincoln Wheat penny, one must look back to the historical context of its creation. The coin was minted in 1935 at the San Francisco Mint, during the challenging years of the Great Depression when the United States was gradually recovering from economic hardship. The Lincoln Wheat penny series itself began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln, becoming the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than a symbolic representation. By the mid-1930s, the coin had already become a familiar part of daily American life, passing through countless hands in stores, markets, and workplaces. Coins struck in San Francisco often had lower mintages than their Philadelphia counterparts, giving them a slightly higher level of desirability. As a result, the 1935 penny now serves as a tangible connection to the past, reflecting the resilience and economic rebuilding of the American people during a pivotal moment in the nation's history. The artistic design of the 1935 Lincoln Wheat penny is both iconic and instantly recognizable. The obverse features a finely detailed portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials VB are famously associated with the series. Lincoln's dignified profile faces right, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1935. On the reverse side, the coin displays two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E Pluribus Unum placed above. Struck primarily from 95% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, the coin measures about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 3.11 grams. Even in a very dirty state, the coin's rich reddish-brown copper tone can still reveal traces of its original luster. The small S mint mark, located just below the date, is a key identifying feature that enhances the coin's desirability among collectors who seek examples from different U.S. mint facilities. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1935 Lincoln Wheat penny is its relative rarity compared with many other pennies from the era. While millions were produced, the San Francisco Mint issued significantly fewer coins than the Philadelphia Mint, resulting in a more limited supply available to collectors today. Over decades of circulation, countless examples were lost, damaged, or melted down, further reducing the number of surviving pieces. Finding a specimen in pristine or uncirculated condition is particularly challenging, which is why collectors carefully examine surviving coins for signs of wear, strike quality, and overall preservation. Even a very dirty example can still hold value if the details remain visible and the mint mark is clear. Occasionally, collectors also search for minor varieties or striking anomalies that can further enhance the coin's appeal, making the hunt for high-quality 1935 pennies an exciting pursuit within the hobby. In today's collector market, the value of a 1935 Lincoln Wheat penny can vary widely depending on its condition, rarity, and visual appeal. While heavily circulated or dirty examples may sell for modest amounts, high-grade specimens, particularly those graded as uncirculated by professional services, can command significantly higher prices. For coins in excellent condition or with especially attractive surfaces, the market value can realistically range from around $1,000 to $8,000, depending on the coin's grade and desirability. Auction results over the years have shown steady interest in San Francisco minted wheat pennies, especially those from the early and mid-1930s. Collectors often pay premium prices for coins that exhibit sharp details, strong strikes, and minimal blemishes, proving that even a small copper coin can become a surprisingly valuable collectible when rarity and historical significance come together. For collectors hoping to acquire a 1935 Lincoln Wheat penny, a thoughtful and strategic approach can make all the difference. Experts recommend prioritizing coins that have been professionally graded and authenticated by reputable numismatic organizations, as this ensures both authenticity and an accurate assessment of condition. It is also wise to examine the coin carefully for the distinctive S mint mark, as well as for clear design details that indicate minimal wear. Purchasing coins through trusted dealers, well-known auction houses, or established collector networks can reduce the risk of counterfeits or misrepresented pieces. Proper storage is equally important. Collectors should keep their coins in protective holders or archival quality cases to prevent environmental damage. Avoiding unnecessary handling and maintaining stable temperature and humidity conditions can help preserve the coin's appearance and value over time. Another rewarding aspect of collecting the 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny is the vibrant community of enthusiasts who share knowledge, discoveries, and market insights. Numismatic clubs, online forums, and coin shows provide excellent opportunities to learn more about rare varieties, grading standards, and historical context. Experienced collectors often exchange stories about remarkable finds, sometimes even discovering valuable coins hidden in old collections or inherited coin jars. These communities help newcomers develop a deeper appreciation for coins like the 1935 Wheat Penny, transforming what might appear to be a simple 1-cent piece into a fascinating historical artifact with layers of meaning and value. The enduring fascination surrounding the 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny also stems from the remarkable journey many of these coins have experienced over the past 9 decades. Unlike coins preserved carefully by collectors from the moment they were minted, many 1935 pennies spent decades circulating through everyday commerce, moving from pocket to pocket across countless American cities and towns. When collectors encounter one today in a very dirty or darkened state, they are essentially holding an artifact that may have witnessed the economic recovery of the late 1930s, the mobilization of the United States during World War II, and the dramatic social changes that followed. This sense of historical travel adds tremendous emotional appeal for collectors, because each worn mark or darkened patch on the coin represents a chapter of its long life in circulation. From a numismatic perspective, collectors often pay close attention to the subtle characteristics that distinguish San Francisco minted wheat pennies from other issues of the same era. The San Francisco Mint was known for producing coins with slightly different striking characteristics compared with the Philadelphia Mint, sometimes resulting in sharper details in Lincoln's hair or more pronounced wheat lines on the reverse. Even when a coin appears dirty or heavily toned, experienced collectors can still evaluate these features under magnification to determine the strength of the original strike. In some cases, coins that initially appear unattractive due to dirt or oxidation may reveal impressive design detail once carefully conserved by professionals, transforming what seemed like a common circulated penny into a highly collectible specimen with hidden potential. Another important factor that fuels the demand for the 1935 Wheat Penny is the limited number of high-grade survivors. In the end, the 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny represents a remarkable blend of history, craftsmanship, and rarity that continues to captivate collectors around the world. From its origins during the Great Depression to its enduring status as a prized collectible, the coin embodies the spirit of American numismatic heritage. Whether found in pristine condition or in a very dirty state that hints at decades of circulation, it remains a tangible connection to the past and a treasured addition to many coin collections. For enthusiasts who appreciate the artistry and stories behind historic coins, pursuing a 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny can be an incredibly rewarding experience, one that combines the thrill of discovery with the satisfaction of owning a genuine piece of history.